This is the Bagley Flyers News with your hosts, Molly Gunderson with the lunch menu, Hattie Nelson with birthdays, Jordy Kloos with the classroom corner, Christian Haugen with positive action, Gavin Erickson with sports, featuring Trexon Olson, and Ireland Sullivan with school announcements.
It's Roxy
and Rosie
for the lunch menu this week. Wait, before we get into lunch menu again, I have more weirdness about bananas. You may think bananas grow on trees, right? Wrong. I'll tell you more after we get into the lunch menu.
Anyway, on Monday, pizza, fresh veg, and tropical fruit.
On Tuesday, California burger with veg fixings, fries, and apple crisp.
On Wednesday, it's breakfast for lunch with pancakes, sausage patty, and a fruit and veg bar.
On Thursday, taco in a bag with veg fixings, refried beans, and applesauce.
And on Friday, fish sticks, mac and cheese, fresh veg, and pears. Now tell me, why bananas don't grow in trees?
Bananas don't grow in trees because banana trees have no wood tissue at their stem. So technically, they're regarded as a herb. So if you thought you've been eating fruit from a fruit tree this whole time, we regret to inform you it's a berry from an herb, not a fruit tree. Now that's a fruit fact enough of knowing.
We forgot to say bon appetit.
Bon appetit!
Here are the birthdays for this week. On March 2nd, Frank Aganash, Candy Severson, and Jen Hecht. On March 4th, Hallie Shongo and Richard Armstrong. On March 5th, Caden Coyle and Aaliyah McPhee. On March 6th, Jorah Congrave Baggenstoss, Ashton Goodwin, and Titan Johnson. On March 7th, Liam Ronning. And on March 8th, Ishkade Kingberg Needham, Drayden Warren, Harvey Lauderbaugh, Caleb Lindstrom, and Mish Schwagel. Here are the summer birthdays for the second week of August. On August 10th, Shakaya Randberg and Shania Randberg and Amy Lee. On August 14th, Archer Kloos. And on August 15th, Remington Skews, Aspen Plateau, and Trevor Gwynn. Happy birthday to everyone!
I'm Ireland.
And I'm Jordy.
Here's this week's Classroom Corner.
Let's learn about Florida. Here is Ireland with your Florida facts from stateofflorida.com.
Florida's state capital is Tallahassee and its state abbreviation is FL. Florida's state nickname is the Sunshine State, named for its warm climates and many beaches. Florida became the 27th U.S. state in 1845. It is the 22nd largest state geographically, and its population is over 23.3 million, which makes it the third most populated state in the U.S. Here's Jordy again with Florida's famous people and places.
Florida has a humid subtropical climate, which makes for mild, wet winters and long, hot, humid summers. A famous person from Florida is Ariana Grande. She was born in Boca Raton in 1993. She has sold over 90 million records worldwide. She has won 2 Grammy Awards and has broken 37 Guinness World Records. She also starred in Victorious and Sam and Cat on Nickelodeon, and she was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in the Wicked movie. A famous place to visit in Florida is the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral. When you visit, you can get an up-close, hands-on feel for the story of humans in space. Here's Trexon with a Did You Know fact about Florida.
Did you know Gatorade was invented in 1965 by a team of doctors at the University of Florida College of Medicine? The drink was created to help the school's football team stay hydrated during practices and games. Doctors studied the sweat of football players and found they lost a lot of water. They mixed a solution to mimic sweat and added lemon, orange, and a sweetener. They tested the drink on players during practices and games. The drink was first used in the Gator victory in October 1965 and was named after the University of Florida's sports teams, the Gators. Gatorade gained popularity after the football team won the Orange Bowl in 1967. It had become a mass-market phenomenon and a symbol of athletic achievement.
Finally, in lectures, we are learning about history, culture, and geography. In this area, you will focus on how holidays and celebrations allow individuals to recognize people and events that have impacted their lives. Here are some book recommendations from Mrs. Fancy that focus on history, culture, and geography.
For younger students, we have My Heart Will Not Sit Down by Mara Radcliffe about a young Keddy in Cameroon in 1931, upset to learn that the children in her American teacher village of New York are going hungry because of the Great Depression. For older students, look for Beyond the Sea by Lauren Wolk, about a young girl that has lived her entire life on Elizabeth Islands off the coast of Massachusetts. She must follow clues that lead to her personal treasure and uncovering her lost identity.
If you're looking for other book ideas, you can ask Ms. Fancy for help. Remember, learning is a lifelong process.
This week's positive action word of the week is cooperation. Cooperation is the first word in the self-honesty unit. Cooperation is defined as the process of working together to accomplish a common goal. When students follow classroom rules, they are cooperating with their teachers and classmates. Rules like raising your hand before speaking, listening to others when they speak, and taking turns helps create a cooperative classroom where everyone can learn and be successful. That is the positive action word of the week, cooperation.
I'm G-Force.
And I'm T-Rex.
And here's what's happening in sports this week. Last Thursday, varsity basketball plays on the second round of the section tournament at Foston against the Greyhounds. Unfortunately, the girls lost but finished the season with an overall record of 12-15. Congratulations on an exciting season.
On Monday, boys varsity basketball section tournaments begin as the team marches toward Minneapolis on the Target Center. Check the MSHSL website for an update on times and opponents.
This past weekend was the state wrestling tournament at the XL Energy Center. Congratulations to the 5 wrestlers from Bagley, Foston that participated. Kipton Thompson at 107 pounds, Cameron Thompson at 127 pounds, Ian Prockencom at 133 pounds, Shane Thompson at 139 pounds, and Zach Thompson at 145 pounds. Congratulations on the entire Brawlers team on an outstanding season.
In professional sports this week, the Wild play the Seattle Kraken, Vancouver Canucks, and Pittsburgh Penguins. The Timberwolves play the Philadelphia 76ers, Charlotte Hornets, Miami Heat, and the San Antonio Spurs.
Please check the athletics calendar on the school's website or your favorite social media platform to stay on schedule with dates, times, and opponents.
Here are this week's school announcements. The book fair is today, March 3rd, from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. There will be a free meal from 5:30 to 6:30 along with games, prizes, and a store to buy your favorite books or series of books. We hope to see you there.
Something super is coming. A new book fair is on its way. Get excited! The latest books and the greatest characters are almost here. Don't miss it!
The second annual March Book Madness, brought to you by Miss Alexander, begins this week. March Book Madness is a bracket-style competition that pits 16 books against each other in a head-to-head single elimination competition. Each participating classroom will vote each day to help determine which book will move on to the next round. By the end of 15 rounds, one book will win and become the overall March Book Madness winner. The book matchup this week are: on Monday, The Book That Almost Rhymed versus The Most Boring Book Ever. On Tuesday, When Diggs the Dog Met Zero the Squirrel versus Don't Trust Cats. On Wednesday, Buffalo Fluffalo versus The Bakery Dragon. On Thursday, The Truth About the Couch versus Mr. Fox's Game of No. And on Friday, Millie's Fleur's Poison Garden versus Mr. S. Bagley Elementary is doing a pop-tag collection competition. Here's McKenna from 5th grade to tell you more.
We want to remind you of a fun competition to collect pop tabs for the Ronald McDonald House. The pop tabs will be recycled to raise money for families staying there while their loved ones are getting medical care. The grade that collects the most pop tabs by April 30th will win a prize. So start collecting and bring your pop tabs to Mrs. Lover's 5th grade classroom. You can see how to drop them off in this video. Let's see which grade can collect the most and make a big difference.
If you have been a Bagley ICU Weekly winner this year, congratulations. You can find all the Bagley Flyer ICU Weekly winners in our school website and our Facebook page. Here's the Positive Action crew with February's monthly winners.
We will be announcing the Positive Action Students of the Month for February.
For kindergarten, we have Jackson, Loyland, Isaac, Heiser, and Fletcher, Travis.
For first grade, we have Riley Martine, Tony Brecken, Bryson Hansen, and Brevin Rickus.
For second grade, we have James Rosbach, Jesse Martin, and Braylon Wass.
For third grade, we have Amaya Booz, Shania Ranberg, Nash Jesness, and Madison Fox.
For fourth grade, we have Ethan Hood, Kenzie Danielson, and Jace LaFerrier.
For fifth grade, we have William Olson, Riker Hanvold, and Hillary Corton.
For sixth grade, we have James Levitt, Jordy Cluse, Lucy Gwynn, and Iowan Sullivan.
Thank you for watching the Bagley Flyers Positive Action team. See you next time.
Bye.
Hi, Bagley Elementary. Do you know what this week is? It's Read Across America Week. The National Education Association created Read Across America to celebrate the birthday of a famous author named Dr. Seuss. They kind of used it as a springboard to celebrate the joys of reading. Since the first Read Across America Day in 1998, the program has expanded to become a week-long event for many schools. Well, in Bagley Elementary, we're going to celebrate too. So here's what we're going to do. Monday at 2:15, we're going to have a DEAR time, DEAR, drop everything and read. We're going to do it at 2:15, and you need to have books ready and go into the hallway, and we're all going to read at the same time, including you, teachers and staff. So be ready for the announcement that we'll make, and for everyone to drop everything and read. Now, a little fun side note. All teachers who participate and staff will be entered into a drawing for a $25 certificate to use at the book fair. So remember, Monday at 2:15, drop everything and read. DEAR time, and listen for the announcement. Have fun, and remember, we are all lifelong learners and readers.
Have a good week.
Thank you for watching our latest newscast. If you enjoyed our news, please show your support by liking and subscribing. Also, don't forget to hit the notification button so you don't miss any new posts.